All right. Welcome to the City Infrastructure Committee meeting on the 30th of June 2020. I declare this meeting open at 10:55 a.m. I would like to begin today's meeting by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathered and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. And now I've been aware too that we must pass a motion to allow me to chair the meeting today. So I'll read the motion out, I guess, first, so that Councillor Fraser, myself, be appointed as acting chairperson for the City Infrastructure Committee meeting on the 30th of June 2020. I ask for someone to move that. Councillor Raven moved. To second, Councillor Jeremiah. I'm doing well on that? Yeah, okay. Sure, and may I see a show of hands? Those for the motion? That has been voted up unanimously. Okay, there's no leaves of absence and there's no agenda. So, that one? Oh, okay. Yeah. So there are no reports for the City Infrastructure Committee today. Is there any general business to discuss? Okay, I have a few people. Who else had GB? Okay, so I note that due to social distancing restrictions, not all managers or staff could attend today. That being said, I did ask for GB. The director's here. So, first person that wanted GB was Councillor Bradley.
Thank you. Daryl, I want to ask a question, and I probably would like a general business item recommendation put up, if I could, please. Recently, council supported council officers agreed to a development in Rochdale South at the intersection of Centre Place and Underwood Road. When I was previously a councillor, we had a report come up to council about Underwood Road, Centre Place intersection, and that report was possibly about 18 months, 2 years ago, I'm guessing, because at that time, with the upgrade of the M1, the busway, etc., an adjoining, a parallel street was closed, which actually meant that a lot of vehicle access to Underwood Road would have to go through Centre Place, which is a very narrow, short street. The report from memory did refer to, at some stage in the future, we're going to have to signalise that intersection. I'm just wondering if I could ask her for a report where that intersection sits now and obviously, like I said, recently a development was approved for several stories at that intersection. Would it be the manager of infrastructure that would, who would the report go to?
Through the chair, that would initially we'd do the investigation, be the manager for road infrastructure planning.
I just feel because it's a public interest intersection, as in like the public have asked me quite a few times about where that intersection is up to. I probably would like a report just to be transparent. So who would be the manager that I ask for the report to write the report? Who would be the manager?
Well, we can request that the road infrastructure planning manager prepare a report to come to a future City Infrastructure Committee.
In relation to Centre Place and Underwood Road, Rochdale South.
Certainly.
Thank you. Report reviewing. Yep, I'm happy to move that, and I just ask please that councillors support me in this.
Okay, we've had Councillor Bradley move the motion. Is there anyone that would like to second the motion? Councillor Hall. So we'll put it to vote now. Those in favour of the motion, raise your hands. Okay, that has been carried unanimously. Thank you. Okay, next councillor with general business is Councillor Bannon.
Thank you, and through the chair, I'd like to put a report in, if I can, to the intersection of Mount Lindesay Highway and Tamborine and Johanna Street, mainly to our left-hand turn lane going south from Tamborine Street. It's currently 2 lanes, one straight ahead, one turns right. Our left-hand turn lane's about 10 metres long. The drama is, people used to go into the dirt, go up the side. Now we've put guideposts all the way along it. Traffic backs up over a kilometre in the mornings and in the afternoons, and you can't actually access the local shops there. So I just want to report into if we can extend our left-hand southbound lane from Tamborine to Mount Lindesay Highway. Thank you.
Through the chair, yes. Well, I mean, noting that Mount Lindesay Highway is a TMR road, obviously any investigations that we do would have to be in consultation with them. But we'll ask the Road Infrastructure Planning Manager once again to do an investigation and bring a report back to the committee.
Through the chair, I've also spoke to the state member about an investigation for left-hand turn off the highway into Tamborine Street.
Is that correct, Councillor Bannon, the motion?
Perfect.
Okay, so
I'll move that motion.
Yep. So Councillor Bannon has moved this motion. Councillor Bradley would like to second the motion. So those who are in favour of the motion, raise your hands, please. Okay, that's also been carried unanimously. Thank you. Okay, Mayor Power, your GB, please.
Yeah, before I proceed, have we still got a presentation after this meeting?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hold that till then. Thank you. I'll rescind my GB item. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Councillor Lane, you are next on the list for GB.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was just checking something with the Mayor just to make sure that I wasn't pipping him in some way, shape or form. I'd just like to pass along my congratulations to Darryl Ross for his award last week. Mr. Ross received the Australian Water Professional of the Year Award last Thursday evening at the AusWater 20, which is Australia's leading water industry event. What it basically means is that he had the foresight and the capacity to create what we now call Logan Water and a water partnership, pardon me. And what it's done is it's actually returned $500 million into Logan City Council's income stream. And I'd just like to pass my congratulations, and I hope fellow councillors join with me in saying it's not one person that achieves something. Your team would have worked hard with you, but this is a great reflection on council and you as a team. So thank you very much.
Hear, hear.
Yeah.
All right, is there any more GB? Okay, Councillor Karansky.
Thank you. Mine was just a quick comment. If Darryl could please pass on to the team that I really appreciated the briefing provided most recently with regard to divisional projects within Division 4 and a bit of an update on what's been happening while we're in administration and those projects that we can look forward to coming forward. The review was very comprehensive and I valued the time of the officers, and I thank Councillor Lane, and I also would like to acknowledge Councillor Fraser for their support in delivering these briefings to councillors, and I look forward to seeing some of the projects rolling out. Thank you. And of course, congratulations, Darryl.
Thank you. No, we'll certainly pass on that. I think it was a good opportunity to brief the councillors on the roadworks, and as Mr Mayor has indicated, we will have a presentation from Logan Water following this meeting.
Okay, are there any more councillors wishing to bring up some GB at all? No? Okay, so that completes our agenda for today. I declare the City Infrastructure Committee meeting on the 30th of June 2020 concluded at 11:05 a.m.